a dog involves responsibilities as well as pleasures. The pleasures are obvious, but sometimes the responsibilities, not just to the pet, but to other people, are not always appreciated by new dog owners. What can start as a cuddly gift involves time and care every day for the life of the animal. Once the major decision to be a dog owner has been taken, the next most important question is how to pick the right breed. And considering there is such a vast array, it will be a hard choice, demanding a lot of thought. Making the right choice of breed is probably the most important decision you will make regarding your dog. So, how do you decide? First of all, think about the best type of dog for you, your lifestyle, and where you live. Then there are also decisions on size, age, and sex. Personality and temperament do vary from one breed to another. Try to match the disposition of the dog with your own. A nervous person with a limited living space might be happy to own a dog that barks readily, a fox terrier or a miniature pinscher, to alert them to every suspicious noise. An athletic person may choose an animal with which to share a jog, a boxer or collie. A fastidious housekeeper will not be happy with a long-haired, soft-moulted breed. Sometimes opposites work. A boisterous young child may benefit from a quieter, more even-tempered companion. Size is, of course, extremely important and should bear some relation to the owner's living conditions. Keeping a large dog in a small home will be frustrating for the dog and for the owner. The size of a young puppy may be misleading. A small bundle of fluff can turn into a strapping four-legged friend. It's easy to predict the size of pedigree dogs, but if your puppy is a mongrel, take note, if possible, of the size of its parents. What about age? Well, there is really nothing more attractive in the dog world than a little bouncing, healthy puppy, but there are also many attractions in the mature dog as well. A puppy is delightful. However, its youth, small size, and particular requirements demand all the more dedication and understanding. You must be prepared to spend a great deal of time with it in the early days, both to develop a good relationship and, of course, to give it a chance to become properly house-trained. The ideal time to take a puppy to its new home is during the middle of the socialization period at about 7 to 8 weeks of age, but there are some breed differences here. Strong views are held on what sex a dog should be. In general, bitches are more popular as family pets because they're easier to train and more likely to form a strong emotional attachment to their owners. One drawback with them, however, is their twice-yearly reproductive cycle. During her heat, a bitch is attractive to other dogs and may make determined attempts to escape from the confines of your home. Supporters of male dogs maintain that they are more consistent in temperament than bitches and have more character. But their dominant nature can make them more difficult to train and perhaps more likely to challenge human authority. If you don't want to breed, or if your dog is getting out of hand due to excessive sexual drive, it is easy enough to have your dog or bitch neutered. The operation is quite straightforward, and your vet will be pleased to advise you on timing. Although 60% of dogs in the UK are purebred animals, there is a great deal to be said for the mongrel or crossbred dog. The term mongrel is in fact unfortunate, as it conjures up pictures of pathetic and sometimes odd-looking mutts. They are readily available and do make really good companions. However, they usually aren't as predictable as purebred dogs in terms of size or looks. So, summing up, these are the questions which must be answered when choosing your dog. Which breed will offer you the right size and temperament to suit your lifestyle? Will it be an adult or a puppy, male or female? Will it be sexually active or neutered? Or will it be a pedigree or a mongrel? Where do you go to choose a new puppy? Well, there are many paths to follow, and if you like, you can write to the Kennel Club or to the relevant breed society and ask for the lists of local breeders. Then there are the dog magazines and local newspapers, which list the puppies for sale, breed by breed. The local vet can usually point you in the right direction, or alternatively, go to your local dog shows and talk to some of the breeders there to get advice. Because it's better to see the mother, the puppy's surroundings and the whole litter together, pet shops are not the ideal place to acquire a puppy. However, good pet shops are a good source of advice and information. The best way to find a pedigree puppy is by visiting reputable breeders who value the puppies far more than they value you. They will vet you just as much as you will vet the puppies. They'll show you the mother and, of course, the whole litter. Good breeders are a great source of knowledge and will often provide a backup advisory service to help you with your new puppy. Faced with a litter of puppies, which one would you choose? Well, spend some time watching the group of puppies playing. But remember, they'll be active for only short bursts. Would you fall for the sweet little runt, or would you go for the roughest and toughest? It's probably safest to go for the one in between. Top dogs may always be bullies, and the runts may always remain timid and scared. A good test of character is to take your chosen puppy away from the rest. See how it reacts to you and whether it becomes friendly quickly or stays anxious. When you take it to its new home, it will have to be on its own, and so you need to see how it'll behave when it's removed from the company of its littermates. Take note of his general condition, shape and body weight. A good healthy puppy is often heavier than he looks. Make sure that his coat is clean and free from fleas and flea dirt. Clear, bright eyes are essential. Clean nose and ears and a clean, dry rear end are also very important. And one thing to listen out for, make sure that the puppy isn't coughing or sneezing. The alternative to getting a perfect little puppy of the right age, colour, breed and temperament is to get an older dog. Local vets and breeders are a good source of advice. Breed societies often run a rescue service for dogs of their own breed. But you can also pay a visit to your local dog's home and give a second chance to one of these poor individuals. But think hard about it, because they've all been betrayed once in their lives, and it would be too bad if they found themselves betrayed a second time. But if you can take home and care for one of these abandoned dogs or puppies, you might be saving it from circumstances that it certainly doesn't deserve. Buying or adopting a dog is a serious step because the decision involves a living creature. Think before you act, or you may find yourself saddled with a poor dog that you simply can't keep. Abandoning a dog for any reason is not only unfair, but illegal. If, for any reason, you can't keep your dog, you must try to find it another comfortable home. Animal charities will always support and advise you.